What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blue Clouds TV. It's flight number 124 airborne, and this is what I call the Chelsea Talk, the Chelsea Show. What's up, guys? Welcome back again. If you guys are here watching the stream, do me a favor, comment below. And then today we're gonna talk about, coming back from a 4-1 trashing Crystal Palace down to 4-1 win. There were so many questions and so many issues went on after the game. Nothing negative though. They were all positive. Questions were being asked to the players that really stand out. Players like Kai Havertz, Zuma, and then Christian Pulisic. So question was being asked about the performances and stuff like that. And then, guys, Kai Havertz was very exceptional on that day. Kai Havertz came up and say that he is really happy with the role that he's playing now, but a couple months ago he's found things very difficult for him because he have a hard time getting chances to score goals. But the striking role as a false nine that Thomas Tuchel has given him so much opportunity. He was able to get chances. He could score more than 2 goals on the game that we played against Crystal Palace. And yes, I believe that was true. This statement was coming directly from Kai Havertz himself after the game, an interview with Chelsea Football Club. And I believe that the false nine formation, and then this rule of Kai Havertz being the false nine position will really help him going forward. And also, I'm gonna delve in and talk about the Christian Pulisic show and then the Zuma, because I'll start with Zuma first, because I remember going into the game, I was wondering if Zuma and Christensen who would be the best fit. But the guys in my panel at that time raised eyebrows and told me that Zuma would be the perfect fit for our center back if Thiago Silva is not there. And I agree with them, and they explained the reason why. The reason why I want Christensen in the back four was because of his ability to be able to play out from the back and also be able to connect the midfield and then the attack going forward. But on the game we played against Porto, he could not really find his players going forward. He was not able to find his players at all. But I believe that the reason why I always criticize Zuma is because of his ability, the physique, his strength, and the height that he has. He can jump he can jump higher than almost all the players on the pitch. But most of the time, whenever he jump up to get the ball, he always finds himself missing. He doesn't hit target. He always go over the bar or someone else. But he really proved me wrong in the game we played against Crystal Palace. The last game we played, he proved me wrong. He came in, he got a goal. I always compare Zuma to the good old defenders that we've had in the past. Players like the Marcel Desailly, Emmanuel Petit, all those players coming from the French national team, the winning team France 98 that Chelsea was able to bring into the football club. Like I said, Emmanuel Petit, Marcel Desailly, John Terry, Gary Cahill, Ivanovic, Basingwai, all these great players always getting goals when they move forward. So anytime I see Zuma, I always expect Zuma to be able to get us goals from the defense when we have corners. But Zuma was very good yesterday. Was Zuma good only because of Crystal Palace? Or can Zuma be good when we play against big teams like the Real Madrid, the Liverpools, the Manchester United, the Man City, and the big guns in Europe? Can Zuma be okay to get goals? I believe he can. If he put in the shift, he worked so hard on his heading, when we get corners, that will cement his center back position, and there will be a great competition between him and Christensen as well. And also, thank you guys. If you're just joining the stream, do me a favor, smash the like button for me, share the videos as you come. I want to tell thank you guys for joining the stream. Mason Mount, I see you in there. And then my good old friend Gunavet, is it Gunavet? I think Gunavetal, he's an Arsenal fan. He's always there supporting me. Thank you guys for being here. And you guys can send your comments in. It don't have to be whatever, only what I'm talking about here. It can be something that you guys want me to delve into. And I do as much as I can to be able to talk about it also as we go forward. And my stream is gonna last for just an hour. So whatever questions that you guys have here, you're please welcome to send them up here with me, because your opinions and your ideas are very, very important on my channel as we move forward. And I wanna talk about Christian Pulisic and his performance in the game yesterday. Yesterday game, Christian Pulisic was world class. He could score with left, right, both legs. We all know what Christian Pulisic can do on a good day. So I had no doubt about what Christian Pulisic can do at all. But only problem is, can Christian Pulisic stay fit for the rest of the season? Can Christian Pulisic promise us that he can stay fit the rest of the season? That's the only way Christian Pulisic can be world class, if he keep consistency, because he's always injured. But without that, we all know that Christian is world class, and he's been a world class for quite a long time now, without doubt. And can the whole team keep up this form as we go in the game against FC Porto coming up? Yeah, Pulisic was unbelievable, said Mason Mount. I agree with you. He was very unbelievable. Yeah, I'm gonna in about a couple of minutes, I'll send the link out there on OBS Ninja, and you guys can join the stream if you want to. You're always welcome on this platform, Mason. Yeah, that'll be very nice if Christian Pulisic is able to turn into an Hazard. Yeah, he can. He has the ability, because he could control the ball. He's always on point. He takes players on left foot, right foot, play out from the wing. He's good play out from the right wing. He's also good, but he's very good play out from the left side where Timo Werner has been playing. Lots of questions were being asked about before when the lineup came. People were very angry on the social media platform, especially YouTube and Twitter, why Timo Werner was not in the game. And I was one of them. I was also very angry. I was wondering why Timo Werner was not in the game. Then we got to realize that Tuchel has lots of games coming on. We have to realize that we have lots of games coming on. There should be time for other players to also come in, changes. Because if you put too much pressure on Timo Werner, he might not play well. Timo Werner also needs some time off the game so he can relax, look at the game from the bench, and also come in and make an impact. And also from the game, from what I saw yesterday, I don't think Timo Werner will be much effective in the game we played yesterday against Crystal Palace, because Crystal Palace did not give any much room behind for Timo Werner to run into spaces, because Timo Werner is not really as good to able to take players on. Timo Werner cannot really take players on, just like how Kai Havertz can do, Hazard can do, and then also Christian Pulisic can do with both left, right foot. So with the game yesterday would now be suitable for Timo Werner. Timo Werner will be very suitable to a team like Liverpool. When we play Liverpool, that's when you need Timo Werner, because he's definitely going to get so much room, so much space behind the defenders to run into. And then there's so many times that I see Timo Werner running into empty space that players could not find him. Why don't we play to his strength? If he has pace, he has the pace to run into empty space. Why can't we find good midfielder, ballers that can see Timo Werner's run and then be able to give him the ball when he moves? It's one of the things that we have to look at to going into the summer transfer. Player, a midfielder who have the eye, like Cesc Fabregas, like Mikhail Obi, like Michael Ballack. These are the players that we need. A player with these attributes will really help integrate the team, play more role in the team as we move forward. Yeah, let me read some of the comments. Mason Mount said Timo Werner was like Lampard or what is it, Abramovich? No, I don't get that question, but yeah, let's move on. So like I said, as moving forward, these are the things that we got to do. How do we keep Christian Pulisic healthy to be able to play consistently 10 games without no injuries? How can we do that? Can we rely on Christian Pulisic moving forward? Because he was world class. He was world class yesterday. Unbelievable play by Christian Pulisic. He scored 2 goals. Kai Havertz could score more than 2 goals. So can we really rely on Christian Pulisic going forward? If you guys have an answer, comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And if you're watching me, please do me a favor. Put a like on the video for me and then share the video. This show is just for no one but Chelsea fans. If I get enough people there, I will send in the link so you guys can join. So you can have your say. I know Mason's been waiting to join in. Mason, yeah, hang in there. I'll send you the link soon so you can join in. I'll put the link in the comment section below in a couple of minutes so you guys can join in and have your say. What's your thought on Kovacic against Crystal Palace? Said Mason Mount. I think Kovacic really played well, but you could tell from the dying end of the game, he was a little bit. You could tell his legs were getting heavy, which I mean he was getting tired. So I don't think it was that bad for Kovacic. He played very well. Kovacic and Jorginho have been playing very well, but look, they played very well. The kind of style that I want to see them playing all the time is what I saw yesterday. Thank you, Alex CFC, for joining the show. Thank you for being here. you can put a comment down there, and I'll definitely come in and talk about it. If you want to join the stream, Alex, I've got this thing taken care of, and I want to say I apologize to you guys. The last time I did a stream, I had the technical hinge going on in the studio, and it couldn't make things work the way I wanted it. But I've got things all taken care of, and then here soon I'll send the link so you guys can join the stream and then have your say. Arsenal leading 1-0. Arsenal 1, Sheffield United 0. Yeah, you expect Arsenal to win against Sheffield United anyway. You better not look in there. Any more chat? Okay. Yeah, Alex, if you want to join me here, just let me know so I can send you the link so we can start. You and I can be here and talk and wait for the others if you want to do that, Alex. Alex, if you listen to me, what do you think of Christian Pulisic injury issues and how good he was on Saturday? And do you guys think that relying on Christian is going to help us moving forward? If you let me know your opinion, Alex. Yeah, coming back on the Kazuma issue, we've watched the good old days of Chelsea, the days of all these great defenders. Like I said, the Marcel Desailly, the Petit, the good France '98 winning squad. Lots of those players came to Chelsea to start the revolution. We had players that could get us goals when things are very difficult. I know Zuma has got a couple goals, or probably about 6 goals in the season for him. That's a plus. But when John Terry was playing for Chelsea, I don't like to compare lots of players to John Terry though, because John Terry is a superhuman. John Terry always get Chelsea goals. John Terry, Gary Cahill, Ivanovic. If you can remember the game that I think it was Chelsea and that one, I think I was either Affairs Europa League, the one we won with Vlaslav Ivanovic in the team, he got us that goal. So I always when you going into the season, I always hope that we should have some goals coming from the defense. Ben Chilwell is getting some goals, but going into the next season, we hope that our defense can get us probably about 15 to 20 goals in the season. The defense, either we go with a back 3 or a back 4. The defense 4 should be able to at least get us about 15 goals. Then we come to the midfield, and we expect about 20 to 30 goals from the midfield altogether. Then we have to look at the attack. Timo Werner, Kai Havertz, Christian Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi, and then also Hakim Ziyech. All these players at least are supposed to give us 10 goals each. That is how we can win the trophy. We can win the Premier League next season. But we are on course. We're doing something good. We're doing something good as we're moving on. The gaffer, the German tactician, you can see his fingerprint in the way, the manner that we play our game. When you see him, I heard somebody said Tuchel can even he played much better football than what we're doing now. So this is just like an accept. it's just like a like comedies. It's just like a first part of Tuchel's reign in Chelsea. But the real reign will come next season when he gets his real players that he wants for the club. I know we're gonna do better next season if he really gets the players that he wants. And also, we still have to talk about the misplaced passes and not finishing our dinner, not finishing our chances when we get them. Because barely will you get this number of chances when they play against Liverpool. But I'm not ruling FC Porto out that, oh, it's a done deal already. Yeah, we have an upper hand. We have an advantage. We have about 60% advantage to move forward into the semi-finals and be able to play against Real Madrid. But we have to remember, no complacency. If complacency set in our team, it will be difficult for us to see through to the semi-finals. What do you guys think of the game on Saturday? Let me know. Let me have your opinion. Send your comments in. Yeah, we should buy Harry Kane, said Mason Mount. But yeah, Mason Mount, Harry Kane will be a good fit for all football team. Harry Kane will be a great player for every football team. But you should ask yourself, will Daniel Levy, will Harry Kane prefer to come to Chelsea Football Club and play for Chelsea? It will be very difficult. You know how the relationship and the rivalry between Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspur, it will be very difficult for Daniel Levy to release his player to come to Chelsea with our past history. If you remember that Willian was supposed to be at Tottenham. Within a couple hours, he changed his mind. Chelsea grabbed him. So there's been it hasn't been that easy making transfer from Tottenham to Chelsea. So Harry Kane coming to Chelsea, it won't be that easy. If it's gonna be that easy, it will be very expensive. They'll try and hype the price, so Chelsea will back off and not be able to buy it. So we should also remember that. There've been lots of transfer rumors here and there, players that we're thinking they're gonna come in. And I don't know about the player Gabriel Menino. I don't know if he's still gonna be. How far? I haven't got to the latest news about Gabriel Menino. If someone knows much more about Gabriel Menino, I know we're about 90% done with his transfer. If anyone has a link or knows if we're done with him, just shoot me a message, let me know. It's a message over here. It says, I think it was good match. We need to be better team in the first half, but we need to try some tempo in second half. Yeah, you were talking about the intensity. I saw the intensity right from the beginning of the game till the end of the game. I saw that much intensity. I mean, it was definitely going to come because Crystal Palace was definitely trying hard to get a goal, and then it was a poor marking from the defenders that allowed Christian Benteke to be able to get a goal. Christian Benteke might score against Chelsea. He won't score against any other team. It's just like McGoldrick. McGoldrick always scored against Chelsea, but won't score in the whole. I mean, in the long rail, he won't score. But when they meet Chelsea, he will score. McGoldrick will score. Just like Chicharito Hernandez of Manchester United. Anytime he played against Chelsea, he scores. And then when we talk about Dele Alli, Dele Alli at Tottenham Hotspur does the same thing. So it wasn't surprised that Christian Benteke got to go. And then also when you talk about the intensity, I saw the intensity right from the beginning. From the beginning of the game until we finished. I saw that intensity. Because they didn't give no room to Crystal Palace. No time for them to be able to get on the ball. They put a high press. Whenever Chelsea lose the ball, they were 50-50 balls. They were grabbing everything. And you could tell that the Crystal Palace, it's all has to do with the quality. The kind of players that we have and the kind of players that they have. In 90% of it, definitely Chelsea was meant to win. But we outplayed them. We directed the game. And thanks to the guys that came and then rise up to the occasion. But yeah, like I said, it's not gonna be that easy going to the Europa Champions League, playing the semi-finals. It will be a very difficult game. But then I hope that Chelsea will come out. Definitely, I know Chelsea is definitely going to go beyond FC Porto. But then we have to look forward to, after that game, right away, we don't have to play. We have to look forward to Real Madrid, what we can do to be able to win a game against Real Madrid. And I think we have enough. We have enough players. We have enough quality to be able to play against Real Madrid. We have enough quality. We have enough players to be able to play Real Madrid. Because I watched the El Clasico yesterday, and Real Madrid were on top of their game. Real Madrid were really, really on top of their game. So what can we do when we meet Real Madrid? That's a question for another day. But we have to look forward to the FC Porto game. And then I think we have another game coming up. I think it's an FA Cup game. I'm not so sure, but I'll check into it. The fixtures. Okay, we have FC Porto on the 13th. That was a Tuesday. Then from there we have Man City, which is the FA Cup semi-finals. FA Cup semi-finals here. And then we have from there we're going to go to Brighton. I think there should be we have Brighton, and we have West Ham United also coming up. Then we see about the Champions League fixtures. It's not yet there. We already know we're going to play FC Porto. So after FC Porto, then we move on to another team. What's up, Baggy? What's up, Baggy, man? I've been missing you. Hope everything is okay. I watched the video about Ramadan. I watched your video, bro. Hope you're hanging in there. You're hanging in there. Hanging there tight, bro. We're over here. We still support you, bro. Yeah. If you guys have any questions or comments, or if you want to join, I have the stream. I have the link in the comment below, the chat below. Yeah, I have the link over there in the chat below. If you can join it, if you want to join in the stream and have your say. Yeah, Baggy, I was expecting a lot from you today, but I couldn't get nothing. I know I read your message about you taking care of some other stuff behind the scenes. Yeah, we support you, bro. Take it easy, and then come back. But I know I've seen that you still wouldn't go without football, Baggy. Thank you for coming on the show and have your say, Baggy. But let me know if you want to join me over here. Let me know. Yeah, mostly welcome. What's up, Hams Master? Hams Master has been a ghost for me these days. I don't hear from him that much anymore. But yeah, thanks for being here, Hams. Cheers, bro. Cheers, bro. Baggy. Big up to you, Baggy. Big up to you, Mason Mount. Big up to you, Alex FC. Alex CFC. I've seen you in the chat too. Thanks you for the guys that are now joining. Let me know what you guys have in mind. What's your thought on the game on Saturday? Who really impresses you? What do you think going forward? Talking about, I have 3 guys. If you're not joining, I've been talking about the Kai Havertz first night role and the way he said it. Kai Havertz came out after the game in the press conference, and Kai Havertz said that the first night role, it's a very good role for him. Who wouldn't want to score a goal as a striker in that position? He likes to be in that position to be able to score more goals. And then he's found it very difficult over the course of the months and weeks. But yesterday he had lots. He doesn't really get much chances. But yesterday in the game against Crystal Palace, he was able to get lots and lots of chances. He could score more than 2 goals, he said. But he doesn't want to just say within just yesterday game alone, he's going to say that Chelsea are the best in the town and they're playing the best football. Yes, they're playing the best football, but I hope that the form continues to the next game and then the following game. And then also when they go to pre-season, they should come back with the same style and then form to continue to start the new league season. But he likes to be in that first night role. It helps him a lot to be able to get more goals and shots on target. And also I went in and talked about Christian Pulisic. I asked my fans and viewers that are watching me, is Christian really? He was on form, he was on target, he was on point. Everything he did was on point yesterday. But can we rely on Christian Pulisic going forward? I think we can. But the only thing that will be in this way is the injury issues, the injury problems. Can Chelsea Football Club keep him healthy for 9 games continuously without having any injury issues? Can they do that? That's the only way that I think that if Chelsea are able to keep him healthy, then we have a world-class player in our team. He's already world-class, but we're talking about Ballon d'Or players. When you talk about Ballon d'Or players, we're talking about Kai Havertz, Christian Pulisic on their good day. Yeah, Hams, glad Timo Werner did not start that game, said Hams Master. Hams, I know your opinion about Timo Werner. You don't like Timo Werner. But we all believe that there's a good player in Timo Werner. All right, now I'm going to go back to those 3 players that I've been talking about for the topic today. I talked about Kai Havertz and I've talked about Christian Pulisic. Now is the time to talk about Zuma himself. Going into the game, beginning this, what I said, a lot of you were not here. But going into the game, I talk about having Christensen in the center back over Zuma. And then my panelists, the guys that I have in the panelists, told me that Zuma will be the best over Christensen. In my idea, I was thinking of having playing out from the back is more suitable to Christensen than it is with Zuma. And also playing out well from the back. Swinging passes, long ring passes. I thought maybe Christensen was better, but no. The game we played against FC Porto, lots of the passes that Christensen gave out were not on target. They were all wayward passes. If you guys don't believe it, you can go back and check in that goal. You see Christensen holding his head. It's like, you can see his frustration. But then Zuma came in yesterday. Zuma was very good. He played very well, and he even had a goal. And my question is, if our defense, our back 4 next season, or our back 3 can give us 15 goals a season, that would be a plus. Because Zuma is almost about 6 goals already in the season already. So if the other back four, if the back four can give us 15 goals or 20 goals a season, then let's see what the midfield can give us. Then what about the attack? So we expect that if the defense can give us 15 goals, definitely why not? We can go ahead and win the trophy next season, without doubt. So I was talking about the players that we've had in Chelsea and compared to the defense that we have now. In the past, we have players like Marcel Desailly, Petit. All those two teams, all these players were coming from the France 98 World Cup winning team. We saw how good these players can give us, how good they can be, and the goals they can get us when things are very difficult. We saw that from John Terry, Ivanovic, Basingua, Paulo Ferreira. All these players can get us goals going forward when things are very difficult. Ben Chilwell has started getting goals. I hope he continues getting goals over and over. That will help him to cement his position as a left back. With Azpilicueta can get us much more goals. But Azpilicueta, can Reece James get us goals going forward? I'm not sure. Reece James is good. He was proving that he's now good defensively, and offensively he can't. But can he get goals? I mean, it's not really their duty to get us goals, but contribution-wise, they're also there. Thanks for joining the stream, Derek. I know this guy from somewhere. Yeah, he's an Arsenal fan. Thanks for joining the stream, Derek. Ket Zuma was nervous, but he did good, said Hams Master. I think, yeah, they always get nervous once in a while, but we keep asking ourselves that he was nervous, but he still put in the shift. He did good though. Yeah, guys, I've sent the link up there in the chat. So if you want to join the stream, like I've said, I have the link set up. Click on it, and I'll get you in here if you want to have your say. I know Arsenal are playing, but I don't know what's the scoreline now. Arsenal 2, Sheffield United 0. It's ongoing now. Arsenal 2, Sheffield United 0. I know Derek on the chat will be very happy. Yeah, you guys can fight yourself over there in the chat. Derek and then Hams Master. Derek is really like, hey, Hams Master, let me tell you, Derek is a Arsenal fan. That's why he said Chelsea will lose the next league against FC Porto. The next leg against FC Porto. It ain't happening. It ain't gonna happen. I know it's not gonna happen. We are 2 goals up. FC Porto have to come to. We're going to the same venue though. You're not coming to Stamford Bridge. We're gonna play in the same venue. But the FC Porto have to score 3 goals, 3 unanswered goals before they can move on to semi-finals. And I don't see FC Porto doing that. They were not able to score. Somebody can say, oh, their top scoring goal scorers are not there. They were missing 2 great players, so that could be the reason why FC Porto could not score goals. Spare me that excuse. You should have equal players on the pitch. When you lose one, there should be someone there to replace him. When we don't have Giroud, we know we have Tammy Abraham to put in there, and he's going to put in the shift. Although he struggles once in a while, but he's definitely going to put in the shift. 3-0 Chelsea. Second leg, said Mason Mount. What did Derek have to say here? I don't know why his message has been held for a review. Eric, I don't know what you're doing, but You say your message has been hold for a review. So you guys don't stand a chance, big man. Well, yeah, we do. You do, Derek. We do. We've proven, we've made London proud. We are not just FA Cup winners. We don't win just FA Cup. We try to win every trophy that we get close to. Compare the Champions League, Europa Cup, Super Cup, anything you can put that Chelsea will try and win it. We don't buy cheap players. We got players that can prove, players that are ready, that can play. Look at the players that we bring in, even from our academy. Our team is built up for winning trophies, not build up for winning just FA Cup. No. So if you're ready for a banter, bring it on. I'm ready for you. Yeah, you guys need to ask him, Derek, on the chat there, if it's okay. Derek, are you okay? Where you? Would you support? Arsenal? I know you support. You're an Arsenal supporter. I know you. I've seen you on the chat before, Derek. I don't know you anywhere, but I've seen you in the chat before. You're an Arsenal supporter. But hey, thanks for being here and supporting me, though, Derek. Thank you for being here. I got 7 people watching now, guys. I don't. If you're a Chelsea fan, if you're an Arsenal fan, Liverpool fan, whatever fan you are, just do me a favor, smash the like button for me and share the videos. Let it go out. I'm trying to read these chats that I have here. Oh, how old were you when you began supporting Chelsea FC, Chelsea Football Club? I started supporting Chelsea Football Club in 1998. Yeah, probably I was around. Would I say? Maybe 18, 19. Maybe. Yeah. Or maybe younger than that, maybe. I'm not so sure over here. Doing my calculations. I hope I can get it right. Yeah. And the only player that dropped me into Chelsea today, no one else but Gianfranco Zola. When they talk about a legendary player, I always love him because back in the days when I was growing up, I didn't get access to watch the Premier League all the time. We always watch the highlight. And watching the highlight, anytime I hear Chelsea talk the floor, Gianfranco Zola, all I hear is Zola. And when I went to the screen and watched this little man, this short man holding the ball and the way he can dribble with both right and left foot and getting goals, you can ask me. Anytime there's a highlight, there is a Tottenham Hotspur in there. There is the Arsenal and Manchester United. But why didn't I love any of these teams until I chose Chelsea? Because Chelsea is a team that I've supported from 1998 till now. I wasn't so sure of the age, but that was the time I started supporting Chelsea. Until 2002, 2003, then the love for supporting Chelsea started growing and growing and growing more. When Chelsea started bringing in some African legends, Arsenal are up 3-0. When Chelsea started bringing in some great African players, like the Sebastian Babayaro from Nigeria. We have DJ Drogba coming from Ivory Coast. We have the great Michael Essien also coming from Ghana. All these players, when you see them watching coming from the continent that you're coming from, that motivates you to support the football club. No doubt, without any doubt. Then you have Christian Achu, who also had a chance to play for Chelsea, but could not get a chance to play for Chelsea. We have Mikhail Obi, also from Nigeria. Mikhail Obi was a great player by all standard. He was phenomenal. I think he's in the championship right now. He's still playing. All these players, we're good. When you in Africa and you're watching these players play, it motivates you to see these African legends playing in European top flight league, which is the Premiership, arguably the most attractive league in the world, the most expensive league in the world. Why wouldn't you want to watch the most expensive and attractive league in the world? I know people can argue and say the Spanish league is there and that. Tell me, when you go to the Spanish league, it's always in between two clubs that are winning the league all the time. But when you come to the Premier League, you can't tell who is going to win the league until the last game to go. That is the Premier League. And you don't care, even the relegation team can score the one going on to win the trophy. And you'll be surprised. That is the Premier League. It never happened anywhere. If Bayern Munich take the lead, they will go on and take the league until the end of the league, the end of the season. Because Bayern Munich has made up their mind that they buy all the good players in Germany. But here in England, one team cannot buy all the good players in England. Because here in Italy, here in UK, Chelsea cannot hardly buy a player from Tottenham. It's going to be even difficult for Chelsea to buy a player from Arsenal. They don't do it. But in the past, Chelsea have bought lots of players from Arsenal, and they've come to the team and played good and won trophies. Trophies that they couldn't win in Arsenal, and they've came to Chelsea and they won it. This is coming from the beautiful game. He said, I absolutely love the African players, but we miss them from 2 months every season due to the AFCON. It is true. It is true. They're definitely going to miss the African players because they have to go and serve their nation. The nation gave them the platform to be able to play in the European top flight leagues, because the more you play, you have caps for your national team, it gives you much more, will I say, percentage on your CV. Because if Chelsea is going in to buy, let's say, a Mikhail Obi, or maybe buy a Didier Drogba, they have to go through his CV and say, okay, how many times has he played for the national team? And remember, it is the national team that will give you the chance to be able to play with them. And if you have so many caps under your belt, then you have the high chance of playing in for Manchester United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Everton, or Tottenham. So the national team are also there that you cannot skip it. They give us the platform from the under 20 level, under 17 level in competitions to the senior national team. They will give you the platform before a Chelsea, a Arsenal, and Manchester United will see you, and then they'll bring it to the football club. So we have to respect the national team and be able to play for them no matter what. So that's why you should have enough big squad to be able to fill in those positions when those players leave to serve in their nation. This is says greetings from Germany from Niels Frenzel. I'm sorry if I did not say your name very well. Pardon me, I'm very sorry for that. It says greetings from Germany. I'm very happy you're watching the stream from all the way in Germany. Thanks for being here. And then also have another one say, is this only about football or can you talk about something else? From Jonas Flots. I don't know. It says Johannes. Is it Johannes? I don't know. It's related to football, but I don't know what your question is. Throw your question to me and see how best I can help you with that question. Because I have a little bit of knowledge besides football also. If it's a question that I can ask, I can answer you, I will. But yeah. This is coming from the beautiful game. He said we miss Drogba, Khalil, because they had a habit of sticking around until the end of the tournament. That is true. I won't disagree with that. That is definitely true, because those players are always going forward to the end of the tournament. Thank you all, guys, for being here. This is coming from Dimitri Bryant. Thank you for being here, Dimitri Bryant. It says, who should Chelsea sign this season? Chelsea need to sign there are lots of players that Chelsea are gonna go in for. With you yourself watching me, let me know in what position so I can deal into that position. Because with me, I don't think that Chelsea is supposed to sign any defender. Because we have Reece James on the right back, and then we also have Azpilicueta also playing with him. But I know Aspi is not going to be in the football club for quite long. But he's also not ready to leave yet. He's still putting in the shift. He's playing well, so there's no way that Azpilicueta will be leaving the club. He'll be leaving the club really soon. So Aspi would definitely challenge Reece James on that position. But going forward, if I said we have to bring in a player, I don't know about this. What's his name? This Brazilian that I was told we're about 90% done with that player. Like I said, if somebody knows the update on that, Gabriel Menino, if you know his update, just you can shoot it up for me in the comments below and let me know. Like, I'm here, I don't know everything. I can't know everything. It's my channel is always, I told myself that I've created this channel for everyone to also come here and have your say. Your opinion is also much more accepted and respected on my channel. No matter what football club that you support, all you do is you have to come over here and support Blue Clouds TV, because we have lots of things coming up for us. For the channel. It's gonna get bigger and bigger, and it can't get anywhere without you guys watching me and sharing the video and supporting me over here. It means a lot to me seeing you here. It's not about millions of people, but then able to have some people that will listen to what I'm saying and also share the idea and then their knowledge, so I can also read it out for all the viewers. So another message from here says, I think McGahey at Swansea City will come back from loan and then take Aspi's spot at right center back. At the right back, yeah. What is going on right now with McGahey? McGahey is playing, he's putting in a shift, he's playing very well for Swansea City. But Gahey said he's not coming to Chelsea and sit on the bench. He demands playing time. And Gahey also thinking of leaving Chelsea because he doesn't want to be part of the loan army, said McGahey. So if we have this, and also look at this player also in AC Milan. We have Tomori at AC Milan, who's also putting in a shift. He's playing very well. Now he's the integral part of the AC Milan starting 11. Anytime AC Milan starts, Tomori, it's not, sorry to say Tomori Bakayoko. I don't mean Tomori Bakayoko, but Tomori is always in the starting 11 playing. So we also have to look at to these players. I know in our center back, we should be good with our center back, but our only problem is the midfield and the attack. The understanding moving forward and the final third is what Tuchel has to work on. Tuchel has come to stay. Tuchel has been brilliant, but how does he work on the attacking force? All our players have their flaws and they have the advantage. How do the midfield play very well to the attackers' flaws and the advantage? Timo Werner is not a player that likes to dribble and take players on. Thank you, Galon Mustafa. Thank you for watching the stream, my brother. Thank you here. If you guys don't know, this is my graphic designer who just joined the stream over here, who showed me so much love. Yeah, he does my thumbnails and my cover page and all that stuff for me. He does gently stream. He's a very good graphic designer. So if you're looking for a very good graphic designer, you should just get hold of me and I'll give you his contact. He's a very good guy though. And then he's also flexible when you talk about money. So you don't hesitate if you're starting your channel and also looking for someone to help you out with overlays and graphic design work. He'll be your guy to turn up to. Hates Mustafa on the chat. You can look up to him over there. If you want to get hold of him, just send me a message, DM me, and then I'll get hold of him for you. Yeah. The beautiful game also said, what I can't get it right. If you can rephrase your question, it says SARR to come in. Oh, Saha. Yeah, I see it. Is it Melon Sa? Yeah, Sa. I got your question now. Yeah, I get it. It's Melon Sa to come in. Ooh, that is gonna be too much pressure on the defense, because I think Melon Sa need one more loan under his belt, because Melon Sa at FC Porto doesn't play and he doesn't get much more belt time under his belt. He doesn't play often. He's like a reserve. He's like a backup for the defenders at FC Porto. So most of the time he comes in and replace someone, or when they have to rotate players, then they bring in Melon Sa. So with Saha I can with my a little bit of research and what I've read, I think Melon Sa will need one more loan for himself and see if it clear out some of the players in the defense, like players like when Aspi leave, and then when Thiago Silva is done with him playing at Chelsea, then we can look forward to see if we can bring in Melon Sa to come and help. And then also we have players that are playing in the top flight league already. We have Tomorrow, who is playing in Italy, top flight league. He playing with AC Milan, so definitely Tomorrow can also come in and put in a shift. And also Matt Gay, also, who if someone's gonna convince him, or if he's gonna change his mind to be able to come to the club and then fight for a position, also he's also there. I mean, we're all gonna see this when you go into the preseason, because Thomas Tuchel hasn't had any preseason for himself at all. So once we go into the preseason, that's when we're gonna find out all these players that can come in and put in a shift. You know, that's when Tuchel is gonna have 100% of what he think his team is gonna be like going forward. So let me take care of some of these messages in the chat. This is I think this is from it says quick question, do you see Chelsea vs Man City in the Europa League final? I don't think so. It would be nice to see another two English team appearing in the finals again. It has happened twice in the Champions League. If you remember 2010, Chelsea was locked on with Manchester City at the finals, Manchester United at the finals, where we lost courtesy John Terry's penalty. And also we played Manchester United, and then Chelsea also played Arsenal in the Europa League finals again, which Chelsea won over Arsenal at Baku. And then also there was another Champions League final, which was Tottenham Hotspur, and then Liverpool, which Liverpool won it. So that is the thing that make up the Premier League the most exciting league in the world and the most attractive league in the world. It's gonna be very difficult to see Man City playing Chelsea, because PSG, they are playing very good football, and they attack, their front three it's very terrific see them going forward. So I know Chelsea can definitely win over Real Madrid if you should see past FC Porto. Chelsea can definitely win over Real Madrid because Real Madrid, they're not really playing the best game, they're just playing with experience, and we have an experience too. If you go in and play like we did play play like the way we did play against Crystal Palace and play the same way against the way we play against FC Porto, why not? We're not gonna play like how Liverpool played, and they played and leave their back all open, and then Liverpool were just playing the long balls behind their defense, and then also they were playing with inexperienced defenders, Kabak and then Philip. We have experienced defenders, so why not? I would not be scared going into the game against Real Madrid, not at all. Okay, let me read some of the comments from the chat. It says Dimitri Bryant says PSG and Chelsea. Right now I'll be happy if we play PSG, but PSG will be going out for it. When we play PSG, I'll be very scared because PSG, the second time being in the finals, it's always like that. If you have never won the Premier League before, guys, remember, Chelsea, first time we got into the Champions League final, we bottled it. Manchester City won it. Manchester United won it. And the second time we got there again, we won it. So it won't be a surprise if Chelsea made it to the finals and were able to play against PSG. I'm telling you, with high rate psychologically, PSG will win it. But it will be a good finals for Chelsea. PSG might win it, but it won't be easy. But I support Chelsea to come up and win it. But psychologically, I'm talking based on psychologically, but not based on what I think my football club is. My football club is a very good football club, and they can win every game on a very good day. Says Reese and Haaland. Levy won't let Kane come to Chelsea. This is from the beautiful game on the chat. Definitely, Daniel Levy will not let Harry Kane come to Chelsea. So let's rule that out. Let's take that out of the system. Daniel Levy will never let Harry Kane come to Chelsea. And then also this is from Mason Mount. He says, get Kane and Ndidi, Blue Clouds for striker and DM. Ooh. DM. Ndidi might be a very good pair for Kovacic. Ndidi might replace. But remember, Mason, you have to remember we still have Igola Conte at the football club, and Igola Conte does the same thing that Ndidi does, and does it better than what Ndidi does. You have to remember, Igola Conte is not going anywhere yet. What I think we're missing in our midfield, it's a creative midfielder that can give accurate passes. Look at the pass that Jorginho gave to Mason Mount in our first game when we played at FC Porto. That is the kind of passes that I'm looking for our attacking midfielders to be always able to give to the strikers. Just like how Kai Havertz said. He said he loved the position that he played as a false nine, but he doesn't get much chances. He doesn't get much opportunities, meaning the midfielders are not giving him the ball. It's the same thing with Timo Werner. The midfielders are not supplying the balls to the attackers to be able to get a goal. So he's been frustrated in the past months because when he plays that position, he doesn't get goals. When we saw Kai Havertz, when he get a chance, he always proved himself. He could have got more than 3 goals yesterday. And he said he loves that position. He's as a striker who don't want to score a goal. That's what Havertz said. I didn't say it. If you go to Chelsea website, it's right there. I can read it to you if you guys want me to. It says, in my position, I always want to score. In the last few months, it's been very, very difficult and very busy for me. That's what Kai Havertz said. He said, I had some chances, but I couldn't score. But, like I said, Havertz can feed up on Chelsea giving him chances. That is when we can see if the midfield are able to click with the attackers, we will get more goals. We had 4 goals yesterday. 4 goals. That's what we had yesterday. Why can't we get more goals? I believe we can get more goals if the attackers are able to, the midfield is able to connect well with attackers. Dimitri Bryant said Declan Rice and Kante pivot in the 4-3-3 formation next year. Talking about next season. Right, yes. Declan Rice would be a very good fit in the midfield. But I don't know I'm not so sure if West Ham still want 80 million for Declan Rice. 80 million is out of price. It's too expensive. It's too expensive for a player. He's our player already, but he had a chance to play at West Ham to become who he is now. But if you're going in for Declan Rice, it shouldn't be that much expensive. Too expensive. But if they could bring the price down a little bit, then I think that Chelsea will definitely go in for a Declan Rice. Thanks guys in the chat for your contribution, your comments. I read them as they come in. Dimitri Bryant said we need a striker and a DM for sure. My picks will be Haaland and Rice. Well, now guys, look, I want to bring these stats out. 6 games in a row, Haaland hasn't got a goal. 6 games. He's played in 6 games. He hasn't got a goal. It's a drought. His goal scoring ability going down. We know there is a good player in Haaland, but he played 6 games without a goal. You can check your stats. Let me know. I stand a point of correction if I'm wrong. Dimitri Bryant said send Tommy in a swap deal for Declan Rice, and then we can sign Haaland or Lukaku. Lukaku wouldn't be a bad fit for the club. Lukaku would be good, but I don't want to talk about his first touch and that kind of stuff. No, he could be a different player playing. We see him being a different player at Inter Milan. So Lukaku can also put in a shift and be a different player at Chelsea. Because Chelsea is the club that he loved. I remember his idol, he said he wants to be like Didier Drogba. He came to the club, but he was being loaned out because of some managers that we have. Some managers that don't play attractive football. Always defensive managers that we bring into the club in the past. They did not allow players to live up to their expectation. Some of those coaches, like Kevin De Bruyne and Mo Salah, we have to let these players go to be able to get into their full potential. Now Chelsea want to go and get them back. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Oh, I see Coachilla. I didn't see your message earlier, Coachilla. What's up? Coachilla, if you're on the stream, if you're there, you want to join, I just send the link in the chat. You can click on it if you want to join the stream, Coachilla, so you can have your say. Coachilla, Yeah, I'll send the link here again, guys. If you want to join the stream, I'll just make that arrangement for you guys to be able to have your say. I don't want to be just here, me alone over here talking. I'll send the link, guys. I'll send the link. Yeah, the link is out there. When you get in, I have to move from this scene to another scene. Then I'll let you guys in there and have your say. Yeah, I said I was supposed to be streaming for just an hour, but it's been 70 minutes of streaming now, so it's over an hour. But yeah, I still have a couple more minutes with you guys, and then let's see what you guys have to say in the stream. What are you guys' expectation going into the game with FC Porto on Tuesday next week? What are your expectations? Comment below, let me know. Let me know if you guys received the link. If you've seen it, let me know. Just give me a thumb up so I know the link is there. I've just sent it. Mason Mount, you can give me a thumb up. Kuchula, if you're there. Kuchula, if you're there, let me know if you received the link. Send me a message, give me a thumb up so we can move on. This is from Dimitri Bryant. He said a 1-0 win. We will play Madrid next round. Hazard might be back from injury. Well, Hazard might be back, but he might not play the whole entire game because he won't be that much fit because he did not play the El Clasico. So I don't think he's gonna have that much of a match fitness going into the game. I don't think he'll be that. Okay. Thank you, Brian. Thank you for the thumb up. Thank you. If Dimitri, if you want to join the screen, just click on it and join the OBS Ninja, and then I'll put you in here so we can hear from you, your opinion, what you think of our game ahead, what you think about these three players that I've talked about. If you have anything that you want to talk about, let me know. Yeah, let me know once we move on. Going forward. Yep. I'm reading something in the comment and it's very funny. This is from it says Hazard is still a blue. He will score an own goal, set the beautiful game. He said that. It is very funny. That would be nice if Hazard scored an own goal. But remember, when Hazard does that, he will be hated by Real Madrid fans for the rest of his life. And arguable, they're even saying that Hazard has been the worst, most useless signing ever that the football club has ever made. Yeah. Why? It's because the amount of money that was being spent on him to bring him to the football club, over 100 million. And he's done nothing. He's scored, I think, he scored 3 or 5 goals. And then he spent so many minutes. So many minutes on the bench. Through injury. When he came to the club, he was overweight. He's got some pounds added to his weight, and then you could tell that he was not in a good shape at all. Would you take Hazard back on a cap price, for example 50 million? What's his age now? 32? Is Hazard 32? If he's 32 with 50 million, I would say no. I'll take Hazard for 30 million to come and help Timo Werner at the wings. Because you have to remember this. This is something that a lot of us don't know or don't have the idea for. If you buy a player for 50 million, this is what you have to ask yourself. Yes, you will be able to sell jerseys under Hazard. But remember, there is not going to be a resale value on Eden Hazard. Because he's past his best. Who is going to buy him for over 50 million for you to reap a profit? Or let's say, who will buy him for over 30 million for you to reap any profit? So all you can get from Hazard will be leaving on the free transfer after he come back to Chelsea. And then also he will help you definitely. You'll be able to sell more jerseys and paraphernalia from the football club. The club will get money from Hazard, but then he will leave on a free transfer. But then you're going to end up paying 50 million for him. Think about that. Hazard could do bits from the bench after all teammates on our bench. Let me take that again. Hazard could do bits from the bench after all Tammy is on the bench. Yeah, Hazard, definitely Hazard. It is Hazard. Hazard can do something, but I don't think his boyhood dream has really come to fruition. I don't think the dream that he intended to go and play for Real Madrid has really helped him. Yes, his dream to play for Real Madrid has come to pass. But then to be part and play for Real Madrid hasn't really been there. Because I don't think he was thinking of going to just Real Madrid and be part and just be in Real Madrid. But no, he was thinking to go there and be able to win a Champions League. That could be one of his ideas of going to Real Madrid. What else are you going to get for Real Madrid? What else will you get for Real Madrid? Maybe you win the Champions League. Maybe you get a chance to win a Ballon d'Or. But you have to ask yourself, do they win the Champions League every day, every season? No. Real Madrid went for over 7 years. Over 6 years without winning the Champions League trophy. If you can remember, at the time that they have the Galacticos. If I could be right, if I'm wrong, you can let me know. They went for a long period of time. They bought all these Galacticos. They bought David Beckham. They have the Ronaldos. They brought in Zidane. They brought in Raul. They brought all the best players from the world. It took them a long time to win it. They went for a long time before they could win the Champions League. And when they started winning it, they won it 3-4 times in consecution. I think Zidane won it 3 times, all by himself. They had the pedigree of winning it, but it's not that it's always there. It is a must that Real Madrid has to win a Champions League all the time. No. Hazard's best days were at Chelsea, let's be honest, set the beautiful game. It is true, his best days have all gone. And his best days were at Chelsea. It's just like Fernando Torres. When we bought Torres' best days were all at Liverpool. So Torres coming to Chelsea, he was on a decline. Before he came to Chelsea, he was past his best when he came to Chelsea. I hope we secure top 4 and win the CL Champions League. There will be no reason why Haaland won't come. Please, we will have more money to buy rice. Yeah, if we win the Champions League, definitely we should have enough money to be able to buy Declan Rice if we need. If you have to remember that Declan Rice has the profile that Thomas Tuchel is looking for. It's Declan Rice having that profile. That's what you have to know. Is he the kind of player that Thomas Tuchel is looking for to add him to the squad? We all know Declan Rice has the attribute and what the things that he can do, but is it what Thomas Tuchel is looking for? It's not about Chelsea board, because Declan Rice was a Lampard signing. He wanted Declan Rice no matter what. And then Chelsea try as much as they can to buy him Declan Rice, but he didn't last long. He lasted 18 months at the football club. He's gone. So I don't think Declan Rice is on the radar on Frank Lampard. I don't think Lampard wants Declan Rice at the football club. No, sorry, I don't think Thomas Tuchel want Declan Rice now. It was a Lampard signing. Lampard that needed Declan Rice so badly. Just like he signed Ben Chilwell. And I know lots of Chelsea fans did not want the Ben Chilwell right from the beginning, because people thought he was overrated, he was that, and he was this. But yeah, Ben Chilwell put in a shift. He's getting to know the style play of Thomas Tuchel, and also understanding the football very well with Chelsea. Once again, I said thank you all guys for watching the stream. I've done 82 minutes of streaming today. I thought maybe you guys are gonna want to be in the stream and then have your say, but we couldn't. Unfortunately, no one has been in the stream yet. But yeah, maybe some other time you guys might like to join the stream and then have your say. Thank you for all those that have been here, that have watched your stream. I want to say thank you for being here. When I say it's time to go, R.I.P. Claude. R.I.P. Claude. You left this jingle over there. It's time to go. Well, I'm about to wrap up, guys. Let me know if you have anything else to say. Let me know, guys, before I wrap up. I'm about to wrap up, guys, over here. I know somebody also just joined. It says cease. Somebody just joined the stream now. So please, if you have anything else to say, bring it up. Let me read it before I end the stream. I thank you all for being here. It's been a wonderful stream. I love what you guys put down in the comments, and I was able to read them as they came in, and then I was able to, with my knowledge, dissect it and then be able to interact with all of you that were watching. Thank you all for being here, and I want to say, just give you a clap, and thank you all for being here. It's time to go.